So we got 21 Jump Street, which we got to see the other night, and a lot of our listeners laughed at it, and they were actually surprised at how funny you were, which is good. I mean, you know, they walked out. You're amazing in it. Now, were you worried about doing a comedy? I mean,
yeah, man, I was totally terrified. I mean, because I don't do it. You know, it's not my thing. You know, I don't write comedy. I don't really do very many of them. I got to do a little part in The Dilemma with Vince Vaughn last year, and that was fun. But you know, this one is a lot more. I made Jonah promise me that he'd make me funny, and if not, I was just gonna blame it on him.
Sure.
That's good. Well, he's funny, so you get to take all the credit now, since you had to take all the blame.
I was happy to let him down because I promised him he would be great, and he really just took a leap of faith and killed it. Like, he just comes off so great in the movie, so funny.
Well, how did you choose him to be your partner in crime? Just be like, I'm going to choose you.
When we started writing the movie, we wanted it to be myself and someone from the action world.
Okay.
And we thought that would be a fresher combination than what you're used to. And Channing just, you know, I think is the best guy out of that world, and he, you know, just brought it. He just jumped in head first.
There's a lot of bromance going on here.
He jumped in. Nice. I love this guy. But he took a leap of faith. Not a lot of guys in this position, first of all, didn't have to do that. He doesn't have to do any other different kinds of movie. And I'm an actor who likes to do all different kinds of movies. And so I respect when I see that in somebody else. You know, someone who has the ambition to do everything as opposed to just do one kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you have done everything. I mean, you were just in The Vow, you know, and you coming out with the sequel to G.I. Joe coming out, now comedy, and this is finally a movie where you get to keep a lot of your clothes on, which is probably a good thing.
I got one coming up later in the year that I take it all off, so it's a nice balance.
I think you just like to be naked at this point.
Yeah. I enjoy being naked.
That's how you're born.
I like being naked with people.
There's a lot of, you know, the bromance and going on and sharing a lot of love. Did you hang out Offset? You know, I know from Ellen DeGeneres to SNL, you have a lot of stripper moves. Did he teach you any of his famous hip movements?
It was his birthday right when we started shooting, and we all went out for his birthday, and he went to a club, and him and his wife walk into a club because they were in a very famous movie about dancing. People go wild. They're very aware that they're there, because when these guys dance, it's like they're like amazing dancers. You know, it's funny to watch and exciting to watch. Actually, people are like waiting to see when they're gonna start dancing.
For like at least 2 years after that, I couldn't go to a club and start dancing because everyone wanted to battle. Everyone battled, so I started being like, all right, put $5,000 down and I'll battle you. That stopped it real quick.
Did they do it?
One person did.
Did you win?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
$5,000 taken home with you.
It was a setup though. I totally set him up. I watched him and he couldn't dance.
That's not nice. Well, you are from the South. Can you line dance at all?
Not really. I can fake it.
So let's do $5,000 right now. I'll take
you on. Okay, can I do head spins and everything?
No, I said line dance. This is not new age line dancing.
I do head spins and line dancing. I don't think that's fair at all.
Well, that's good. And then the movie, I mean, it took you, what, like 5 years to finally say, okay, I'll do it, I'll write it, let's go?
No,
is that what I said?
From when it comes out, I will have been working on it for 5 years.
Yeah. And what finally made you be like, all right, let's go with this? I mean, I want to do this.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I know there's a lot of stigmas, which you make fun of in the movie, about remakes or sequels or...
Yeah, well, I'd always planned on making it. It just took, you know, that many years to get the script in the right place.
Well, that's...
It's hard writing comedy. I mean, because everything's funny, but you never know what's gonna. You got to worry about story. I mean, it's almost in a lot of ways more complicated than drama. You know, because with drama you just got to worry about truth and or thrill. You know, it's just got to be exciting. And action, it's just got to be exciting. But this has everything. I think it's a bit more complicated to write an action comedy than most things.
And you've got SNL coming up in a couple of weeks. Are you gonna have any of your friends do like, I promise you're gonna be funny if you make a little cameo while you're on?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to wait to find out.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
Well, you were just on SNL, and now you're gonna be on. I mean, the movie's hilarious. Our listeners were dying laughing the entire time. Cool. Like I said, half of them decided to sign up for gun control and concealed weapons license. Granted, it's country music, so they all own guns basically already.
I'm from the South. If you don't have a gun and listen to country music, there's
an issue there. There's something wrong with you about them. Yeah. So what would you tell the people that, I mean, obviously we all loved it on the show, but what would you tell people like that they're gonna get when they come see this movie?
I'd say it's like Bad Boys meets a John Hughes movie. It's crazy,
not bad,
funny, crazy action. You'll laugh till it hurts, and you'll get some cool action and a great movie, I think. I'm really proud of it.
And a lot of surprises that I didn't even see coming until they actually happened, which was fun to actually be surprised. It doesn't happen very often because I go to a lot of movies, but it was cool to see a lot of the random little bits and pieces in the end. We don't want to give it away, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Little bits and pieces.
Little
There's
bits
a lot
and
of surprises
pieces.
in there.
Yeah. It was a great movie, and I hope it does really well. I'm pretty sure it will. I'm not even, to be honest. It's going to be good.